it's Monday, and we're going through the Digipack collection, the 11 Digipack CDs, and this is called Elvis Country, and this is a fantastic album. The only thing I'm guilty of is not listening to it as much as I listen to the other Elvis albums, and it's kind of a concept album. There's a song in it, and it kind of every so often it breaks into between songs, and then you have a version of that song on some albums and not on others. I actually listened to this on the iPlayer last night, and didn't have the song that was in between the songs on it. It just went straight through with no kind of intermission in between in between the songs. So thought that was, huh. And I said, I wonder, will this version be like that, or will it be like the way the album was originally intended? And it is the way the album was originally intended. There's two albums in this digipack, in this album series, double album. And so you have love letters. So take out the there's a nice picture of Elvis when he was three. That's when he recorded the album. Just joking. And hope you're having a good weekend out there. And usually at bank holidays weekends in England, I stay local because the traffic is just mayhem outside. That's the other album that's with this series. So you have two albums, Elvis Country and Love Letters. There's some fans don't like the Love Letters album. I don't know why. I got that on cassette back in the day with my pocket money. Had a few albums on cassette. I had the Sun Collection. I had Fun in Acapulco and Love Letters, and I totally enjoyed Love Letters. This is a fine double album to have in your collection. But if you have the this series, the Digipack series, you'll have a fine collection of all things Elvis. One of my favorite Elvis songs is on this, and that's a whole lot of shaking going on. And I saw that being played live by Cherry Lee Lewis, who performed in my hometown of home county of Waterford at the Flamour. So he was there with Ray Charles and Bob Dylan and Van Morrison. And as I said before about Van Morrison, if Van I've seen Van Morrison live twice, and if Van Morrison could sing behind the arse of the drummer, he would do so. And that's my impression of Van Morrison, the worst artist I ever saw live. So sorry if you're a Van Morrison fan. Sorry about that, but that's just my experience. So I'm not going to apologize for my experience, but there you go, kind of a contradiction there. Anyway, I'll read out the track lists on this as I normally do, and then I'll show you the booklet. And so we have song one, Snowbird. That's the Anne Murray song. Then we have Tomorrow Never Comes, Little Cabin on the Hill. Whole lot of shaking going on. Funny How Time Slips Away. Then we have I Really Don't Want to Know. There's Goes My Everything. And I kind of sometimes I mix that up with There's Always Me. And then we have It's Your Baby, You Rock It. And then Fate, Love. I Wash My Hands in Muddy Water and Make the World Go Away. And it's some of those songs are you have the song that's between the songs, and it's I Was Born About 10,000 years ago, and they're interwoven in with the other songs. And on the Apple iPlayer, they took that song completely out of it, so it was an interesting listen. Would it be nice to have that version on with this version and have the two of them together? That would have been cool. Then we have the bonus tracks on CD1, and that is I Was Born About 10,000 years ago. They have the full version of it. And then we have 100 Years From Now, and Where Did They Go, Lord? Fantastic bonus songs, and this is just a fantastic album to have. And it's again with Elvis's albums, uh, a lot of the good stuff is kind of just buried in it amongst all the other good stuff. So you're kind of, when you come across the good stuff, you know you're on to a winner, as they say. Next album, Love Letters. I'll just, yeah, it's this one, Love Letters, and the tracks that are on this one are Love Letters, When I'm Over You, If I Were You, Got My Mojo Working, and then we have Keep Your Hands Off It, Heart of Rome, Only Believe, This Is Your Dance, Cindy Cindy, I'll Never Know, and It Ain't No Big Thing But It's Growing, and Life. And then there's bonus tracks, The Sound of Your Cry, Sylvia, and Rags to Riches, and just absolutely fantastic. I'll show you the booklet. This is what it looks like again. That's how it comes out, and it's on the music on CD label. So obviously they do have music on vinyl and they do have music on CD as well. And that's the hype sticker, and I didn't destroy the hype sticker. So this is the booklet. I do have it on vinyl, and it sounds very, very good, and there's no electronic smog on it. The electronic processing. Some nice photos in here. Hold on. Here we go. And the typos and photos all nicely spread out evenly. One not overtaking the other. Nice picture of Elvis and Priscilla. Here we are. Look at that motley crew. Probably the Memphis Mafia. So there we go. There's the gate. And I think we have some live pictures. Or pictures of Elvis in concert. Coming up next, there's all the tapes. We get a good lot of stuff in these little Digi packs. And then you have the Legendary series, which I also have some of. We'll do those while after these ones. Because I still have to get a few more of those. I have to get, yeah, you have to get the Boy from Tupelo. I have to get Back in Nashville, Loa from Hawaii. I have to get about half a dozen more of those box set to do a complete session on those. So we'll be getting those. So I want to say thank you ever so much for all the views on recent shorts and comments, and especially for all the views and comments on the recent Love Bites videos and Baby Metal videos. Thank you ever so much, and thank you for sharing your stories with me. They really, really mean a lot to me. That's yeah, we're here about 9 minutes. Usually we do between 9 and 12 minutes. So thank you ever so much. It's lovely weather out there, but still stay hydrated and stay safe and enjoy. And we will look forward to talking to you again in the next video, which will be tomorrow, and it'll be the Beatles Monday. So today's, or sorry, Beatles Tuesday. Today is Elvis Monday, and tomorrow will be Beatles Tuesday. So we look forward to doing that then tomorrow. Thank you, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow.